This story is about lawn bowls. Listen for what Sarj wants to be told about the game.
I feel very excited at the moment in regard to doing this activity because I think my friends have done this before and it seems to be a kind of part of Australian culture to play this sport at some point in your life. I'm just hoping that they could just give me a few pointers before I begin the game so that I know what I'm doing.
He wants a few pointers. Pointers are instructions that point you in the right direction. And why does Sarj want some pointers?
I'm just hoping that I do not actually make a fool of myself while trying to do this.
He doesn't want to make a fool of himself. To make a fool of yourself is to look stupid or ridiculous. So he'd better get some pointers.
The game of bowls is quite simple. You've got one team that plays against another team. The idea is to get your bowls closer to the jack than the opposition. The more that your team gets in a row closer, the more you score.
In talking about sport, you have to know how to make comparisons. He said, the idea is to get your bowls closer to the jack than the opposition. The jack is the little white ball. You get closer than the opposition, people you are playing against. Because he is talking about two teams, he uses the comparative form of the adjective close, closer. And he adds the word than. Get your bowls closer than the opposition. Now listen for the comparative form of good.
It's a game that you could actually play, have fun with, and if you lose, you still had fun.
That's better, sort of.
Oh, he's going for it.
That's better. The comparative form of good is better. Listen again.
That's better.
Next, listen for an expression that means certainly.
So would you consider this something important when it comes to Australian culture?
Oh, yes, you bet. I think it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, very much so.
You bet means certainly or absolutely. Listen again.
So would you consider this something important when it comes to Australian culture?
Oh, yes, you bet. I think it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, very much so.
Now listen for a phrasal verb that means to attend or arrive and be somewhere.
Even though the weather wasn't that great today, everybody still turned up. So I think it says, you know, Aussies like having fun, even if the weather's not so great. Just come out with your friends and family and have a good time.
Everybody still turned up. Everybody was there. Notice how she uses even though to contrast the poor weather with the fact that people still turned up. Even though the weather wasn't that great today, everybody still turned up. Listen again.
Even though the weather wasn't that great today, everybody still turned up.
That way?
She could also have said, everybody still turned up, even though the weather wasn't that great.
That's the best so far.
And you can also use the words although and though. We use these words, although, though, even though, when talking about something that is surprising or unexpected. I went to work, even though I was sick. We'll finish with Sarj using the past tense of the verb tell, told.
We just had a great time. We met some really fantastic people, really friendly people as well, and I got to speak to a few senior members of the club who told me how this sport has actually changed a bit of their life. And yeah, I would say this has been a really good day for me.
All over.